think it's important to have women in office because we're half the population.
Or 50% of the population, or maybe even a little more.
Women are 50% of the population.
Women make up a little more than half of the population, but women represent a tiny fraction of people in elected office.
It's important to have women in office because we are a representative democracy. And with over 50% of our population being women, it's so vitally important to have a woman's voice in office.
I come from a culture where women's voices were not valued. And I saw things that were being done, decisions that were being made, and I knew if a woman had had her voice heard, that decision would not have been made.
We should be half of the voice.
We don't occupy 50% of legislative seats or school board positions or any sort of leadership roles.
The amount of sexual harassment, the income disparities between men and women, the lack of access to reproductive health care for women, those decisions are being made by men.
It's critically important to have women in public service and run for elected office because of the way we view things, because of the emotional intelligence we bring to the job and the collaboration that we know is critical in order to make government work. Women in office have a really unique point of view, and we're able to collaborate together to get things done.
Well, because we rock, no. It's important to have women in office because we need to be there. Our voices need to be heard. You know, there's nobody in government that a woman shouldn't be there to represent women. The more women ran for office, the better chance we have of things changing on a local level in our cities.
I've seen throughout my life women uphold families and communities. Women have a lot of wisdom that we've acquired through this work that we've done in our families and communities in the world.
I think it's really important to have women in office because there's an empathy that women have naturally that other people don't have.
They consider more the whole impact, the people that will be impacted by the decisions, not just the path right in front of you, but the ripples that it creates.
We can't just have millionaires running for office. We can't just have men sitting at the table. It's got to be racially, economically diverse. That's the way you get justice. That's the way you get fairness, and that's the way you get really effective policies.
And we need to be representing the male perspective, the female perspective, the mom perspective, the dads, the grandpas, the sisters, everyone. And that is what makes our government strong. And when women are missing from the table, we're missing a lot of very important points and a lot of important perspectives that we need to be looking at.
I think it's important to have women in office because the place for a woman is in the House and the Senate. And I totally stole that.